Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Your favorite podcast, it's Critical Blast.
Hey, we want to shout out to our sponsors, Daytona Beach Comic Con. If you are a fan of comic books, if you're a fan of comic book conventions, and if you like meeting comic book creators and getting comics and comic-related stuff, then you need to make your plans to attend Daytona Beach Comic Con. This year's show is September 9th and 10th. Silverline will be there, so you should make your plans to be there too. We'll see you there. If you like comics and find yourself in the Orlando, Florida area, doesn't everyone come to Orlando at some point in time to see the House of Mouse? But when you're here, you need to make it a point to visit Coliseum of Comics, especially the one on East Colonial Drive. They carry Silverline comics, even a limited edition Coliseum of Comics version of our comics. So, when you go, be sure to ask for Silverline Comics and tell them we sent you. OCD stands for Orlando Collector Deviants. OCD, Steve and Trish. They're a family of geeks who promote geek things, particularly those around the Orlando, Florida area. They're big supporters of Silverline, and we think you should be supporters of theirs too. Go give them some love. If you are an independent comic book maker and you need to get your independent comics made, you need to look no further than Kablam Digital Printing. They print our books, and they do a bang-up job. They're not only trusted by Silverline, but many, many independent comic book makers. Head on over to kablam.com and see for yourself just how easy it is to have your comic printed by them. And tell them Silverline sent you.
Hi, this is Tim TK, host of That Silverline Show on Tuesday. Join us at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday night as we discuss pop culture and the joys of making comics.
And I'm Scott Wakefield, host of Silverline's Wednesday WHAM, where we talk about comic books and all kinds of great storytelling, sometimes with incredible guests. And we want you to join us Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.
I'm Roland Mann, and I host Silverline's Silver Sunday. Join me every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we make mine Silverline.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night. At least Wednesday night on the East Coast. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's Wednesday here, and that means Wednesday WHAM from Silverline. I'm your host, Scott Wakefield.
Wham!
Thank you for joining us. Wham! And yes,
Do it like Tim used to do it.
No. I need to maintain my vocal cords. I haven't been classically trained like him. Hi, Pops. We are doing well. Everyone, thank you for joining us. We are here to talk about comics and pop culture, movies, books, storytelling, and whatever else catches our attention. Hello, David. Hi. Thank you for being there. I'm joined by Rob here, Barb there, Rory up there, and maybe Brent will join us sometime. We're not sure. We'll see. Before I forget,
I'll probably have to pop out about the time Brent gets here,
out.
too. I have been tapped on the shoulder to go to do another podcast, and they
ooh.
couldn't pick another day to do.
Can you to be popular?
Yeah, can you tell tales out of school where you go? And...
I don't remember.
Oh, it's hell getting old, isn't it?
When the link shows up, you can click on.
The
You can
guy
tell us.
doing its name is Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan's podcast, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Permasun.
Which starts right after this one does, but he wants me to come over and we'll
you need a
visit
potty
like
break.
15
You
minutes
need to
ahead
go
of time
for-
too.
go.
Well, I'll need to do that too.
Yeah.
Old men, we need to go every once in a while.
Never pass up a bathroom.
No kidding. But yeah, I'm going to pop
Coffee,
over and
gum, bathroom.
do that. But yeah, or in
But yes,
lemonade.
He will be upping the venerable level of Ryan's
Illuminati.
podcast.
No, Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Besides, that's Vic's line.
Who's old? Yeah, that is big.
That was
Yeah.
old,
who's old? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's better be
Pops-
old
yeah,
than the alternative. I'll tell you.
Youth is wasted on the young.
Well, before we get too far, and I forget things because that's my habit to forget things. Our most recent Kickstarter campaign was a smashing success. Thank you, everybody out there, for backing our next round of comics. And big news. You should have seen in your inbox. At least I saw in my inbox, and I was told that lots of inboxes have news.
Yep.
That
Yes, mine had some. Yep.
Beyond the Stars 2 and Steam Patriots. And number 2 should be on the way. Couple of you have chimed in. I've noticed I get the dings on the Kickstarter campaign questions. So you've been asking. So thank you guys for checking in. We love your eagerness to get your comic books, or at least get Beyond the Stars. Yep. Thank you, Pops. Yes. And congratulations to the teams out there too that worked hard on these books. So thank you, everybody. And somebody said the team. What
Trivia.
Oh,
That's the one.
yeah.
I have mine. I
Yes.
have mine.
That is coming.
You can print them
Oh,
off.
you have yours prepped and ready. Well, other Silverline shows have done trivia, and they don't seem to have a consistent format, which is fine. Good for us, because this is the first night the Wednesday show has done trivia, right? And we frequently just let our trivia come naturally, because we're just well springs of information. All of us, we all
We're
have
so
our-
full of it, we have to
full,
let it
we're
out.
so full of it that wait, do you see what he says? Wait, screenshot that.
Yeah.
Have you been colluding with my boot camp company commander for what I was called a boot camp? Wakefield, that was his name to break me down, to make me feel
no, your boot camp sergeant called you that?
you're weak. Wakefield,
Yeah.
I'll call you Wakefield. Yeah, clever. Yep.
Yeah. It took you all week to come up with that,
Yeah,
didn't it?
It's a great name for me. Tonight is our first Wednesday WHAM trivia night, and if you've been following along for the last few years, we do have our favorite topics. This crew plus our extras. We do have our go-tos. So we will be. I asked the gang here to come up with some that interest them, and I have a good list of trivia questions to ask up here. So, Rory, you got some ready? You want to?
Oh, I got plenty ready.
And is anybody keeping score?
I got it. Yeah, I got my.
Well, the points don't matter.
Everything's up, and the points don't matter. Okay, should we start easy, or should we start with a real hard one?
Oh, ease into it. Let's warm
Ease
up.
into
Let's
it?
warm up to trivia. Okay.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go with Greek, Greek mythology,
Jeez. Yes.
and we're gonna translate early. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So we're all
Well,
familiar with
I'm waiting.
Pandora. We're all familiar with Pandora and her box, right? And her unboxing video, and how horribly wrong it went. When everything left Pandora's box, which was actually a jar, what was the only thing left remaining? Oh yes, Barb, please.
Barb knows.
Hope.
It's hope. 1 point for Barb. Ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
Ding, ding,
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
smarter than I look.
I don't know. You look pretty smart.
You look smart.
You're pretty wizened.
Pops had it.
Oh, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yeah, Rory, we
we
should
gotta-
let our viewers
audience,
get the
yeah.
opportunity
Yeah,
to chime in.
yeah, we should
Chalk
do
it up
that.
for them,
Yes.
too. We'll give them a reprieve.
Get a point, too.
Yeah,
But sometimes they may be the only ones that get it.
I'll take a look at their answers first before anybody answers. How about that?
I'll have to-
Okay. Shall I continue?
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
shall we
please,
do
yes.
round robin?
Should we stay on topic, or should I switch it up?
Ooh, yeah. We'll let Rory go. We'll each do a couple. How's that sound? And then we'll.
I only
pass it on.
have
Okay.
two. I only
Okay.
brought two. So.
Okay.
No,
Well, I have to
read-
leave halfway.
Read
through
them
the show
slowly,
anyway,
Rob.
So.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Go for it, Rory.
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
Let's see here. Oh no, wrong button.
Oh, you got yours on screen, huh?
We're still gonna ease into it. Okay. What is the name of the mythological winged horse?
Come on, guys. I know this one too.
I know this one too.
I want to see if anybody can.
Get the audience have a chance to fill it in.
All right.
Come on, pipe in, folks.
Matt, there, Pops had it again.
Pegasus, yes.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
Got it.
Yes.
Yep.
Good one,
That's right.
Pops.
Another one for the audience and everybody else.
How about I'll piggyback on that if I may. What movie production house uses the Pegasus in its logo? It's whatever you call that logo. Yes, Barb.
TriStar.
Yes.
TriStar.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay. What
Is it Columbia TriStar now? I
what
don't know.
gas company uses it?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Flaming Pegasus.
I'm seeing if
know.
anybody out there knows.
I don't know.
Does anybody else there know?
Mm-mm.
No, we have
Mobile.
Mobile. Yes. Yes.
No,
really?
not Paramount.
Yep. Now, no, he was answering the last one. Yes, Columbia
Oh, okay.
TriStar. It uses that Pegasus that comes in.
Yeah, but Mobile has the
Yeah.
know
Oh, you're right. You're right.
the
Mobile
red
does.
with the white Pegasus on it. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Round robin. Who's next? You call it, Scott.
Oh, you want to
I
pass
can do one
up to
more. I can
Rob?
do one. I'll do one.
Rob will get his. One more, and then we'll allow Rob.
Well, let me. Okay, one more
Okay.
from Rory. Go ahead.
Who was in search of the Golden Fleece?
Come on, you guys out there. Answer this or I'm going to have to answer this one too.
Yeah, I will answer it as well.
No points if you were there.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I'm going to let Barb answer because
Orpheus.
no
Orpheus, the
It's Jason.
vampire?
I know that's not right.
Jason and the Argonauts.
Jason and the
Yes.
Argonauts, the best
Yeah.
garage band
Yep.
in ancient Greek.
I was
Pops
thinking
Pops had
golden.
it too.
I was thinking
Yep.
golden apples.
Hercules.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Golden
all right.
apples is Thor and
It's a
Asgard.
reoccurring
get-
theme. One of those
I get
apples.
all of them.
Yep.
They're so jumbled.
Well,
Am I-
Hercules
am I-
also looked for them for. He
Yeah.
got them for it. He sent
Hera.
Atlas to get them, if I remember right. Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
Go for it,
You
Rob.
ready for mine? All right.
Yes.
All right. What actor played a CIA agent in a James Bond movie, starred in a short-lived TV Western in 1962, was the leader of a special task force on TV from 1968 to 1980, and was Gene Roddenberry's first choice to play James T. Kirk in Star Trek's second pilot?
I know what he looks
Try
like.
that one on.
I know what he looks like.
So,
You want me to read it again?
did he play
Yep.
Felix Leiter? Is that the
Yes.
CIA agent? Okay.
Yeah.
Like Felix
Yeah.
Leiter.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give it away too easily.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know
no, no. That's good.
I don't
That's
know
good.
the actor's name. I know.
I know what he looks like.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
I
I'll
don't.
bet,
This
I'll
one's.
bet you don't. Jack Lord.
Jack Lord.
Oh,
He's
See, he was he
5-0,
played
Jack Lord.
he played Felix Leiter in, I believe it was Dr. No, the first one.
yeah, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Starred in a short-lived TV Western in 1962, and I'm blanking on the name, but I did write it
Leslie
down. Was the leader of a special task force on TV
Yes,
from
Hawaii
1968 to 1980,
Yeah.
Hawaii 5-0, and was
Look 'em,
Gene
Daniel.
Roddenberry's first choice to play
I
James
know
T.
that.
Kirk. And
Really?
he asked for 50% of the show, and Gene Roddenberry said,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Hey, you might win you win 1,000,000 points for combining all that. That's
Yeah, well, I tried to give as many clues as to who it
Yeah.
was as possible. I first came up with, I knew he had been James T. Kirk, and I went, well, he was also in Hawaii 5-0. And then I found out that Western TV show he was in for like 6 months. It got canceled after 6 months.
Really?
But yeah.
That
All
might
right,
be worth revisiting. Okay.
you ready for my second one?
go for
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Hit us.
All right. What famous 50s TV star was responsible for Star Trek getting that second pilot?
Ooh, I know. I know.
Got me.
I know.
Let's see if anybody out there
Anybody?
knows.
Yeah. Anybody out there?
Anyone in listener land?
Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
This will be the worst podcast version because people are going to be in their cars going,
Does it start? Yeah. Does it start with an L?
Yep.
Yes.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. No.
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 Was she born in Jamestown, New York?
Now that I don't know.
Yes,
'cause
she
I don't know
Lucille
where
Ball?
She was born.
Yeah.
Well, she had
Lucille
red hair.
Ball. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and she green lighted the second pilot
Yep.
for Star Trek.
Wow.
She's the reason we
I
have
did
Star
not
Trek
know
to this
that.
day.
But I'm
And
giving myself
as
a
a-
point.
As a bonus question,
Lucy?
what actor was offered the part of Spock but turned it down, but eventually started another Desilu Studios TV hit in the 1960s?
Gilbert
Ricky
Godfrey.
Ricardo.
Nope.
No, Ricky?
Desilu Studios was the studio
Yeah.
that Desi Arnaz and
Yeah.
Lucille Ball.
Hmm.
It was a Desilu production, and so was this other show. Now both they're both on the Paramount lot.
So
now.
someone else was offered Spock.
Yes, and he turned it down.
Turned it
But he
down.
played another character on another Desilu TV show in the 1960s. I believe it was Desilu anyway. I know it was part of Paramount later
It
Who
on.
was
wasn't the guy
Ethel's
that played
husband?
Frank Mertz, was it? No.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
dun
the-
dun
I-
dun, dun,
Mission
Impossible
Impossible guy,
guy.
but yeah, his
Dun.
name.
Oh.
James.
Da-da-da. James Carter.
Martin Landau was offered the
Oh,
part
Martin
of
Landau.
Spock.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Not Walter
can see that.
Matthau, Martin
Did
Landau.
not know that.
Martin Light. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Grumpy old man.
No.
Grumpier old man.
So those are my trivia questions. I dug
Okay.
deep. So
That's good. That is good.
And we usually say something about Trek, so I figured that would be
It's
appropriate.
good.
Sure,
Well, yeah, I had a whole bunch of Trek questions lined up. So, Barb, if you want to go,
Yeah, I have rando questions. They
Okay.
cover no
Okay.
particular genre. I've
Rando,
covered
Calvin.
all right.
everything.
Yeah, that's all right.
So we're gonna go movies right now.
okay.
Who voiced Metatron in the 2007 Transformers movie? Anyone?
Liam Neeson.
Anyone?
Wait, 2007 Transformers
Liam Neeson?
voiced Metatron.
Metatron.
It wasn't Leonard Nimoy, was it?
Oh, nope. No, I don't have any.
Vic,
Alf
you're too young
questions.
for
Sorry,
Alf.
Vic.
Yeah.
What was Alf's favorite food?
Cats. Who voiced the Metatron in the 2007 Transformers movie?
Wow.
I'm going to go with Liam Neeson.
Metatron? I don't even know
2007.
who that is. I've never been a big Transformers fan.
Everybody give
No idea.
John
no
Rhys Davies.
idea.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo.
Oh, my
Weaving.
word.
Elrond.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
man.
He had a big year. He had a big decade.
Big Hugo Weaving is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awfully awesome.
Awesome.
Red Skull. Yep.
He was the perfect choice for Red Skull.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he
He
was.
was perfect.
I want a Red Skull movie.
All right, now I'm going to go to flip the comics.
Okay.
What is the name of Magneto's secret hideout?
The magnetic palace.
I know it's shaped like a big magnet.
Is it really?
Come on.
I think the
At least
seat he
Vic
sat
should
on
have
was,
this
yes.
one. Come on, Vic.
Is it a club called Polar Opposites?
What is the name of Magneto's secret hideout?
Iron filings.
Metal
No,
detector.
not Avalon.
Oh, okay. You're too old for this quiz? Yeah, right.
Wait a tick.
All right. It's Asteroid M.
Asteroid.
Okay. That
Because
makes
some
sense.
asteroids are made of iron.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
Magneto's asteroid.
Yeah.
M
All right.
for
This one is
Okay,
this
okay.
one's got to be easier. Okay.
And
This
it's
is my
probably
third one,
an
and then we'll
iron
go to Scott.
asteroid. So
Name the ship in the first Guardian of the Galaxies movie. The first one.
The ship.
Their spaceship. There's been 3 ships in the Guardians of the
Oh.
Galaxy movies. Name the first one.
Is it named after a song?
No.
Ooh, no, I got nothing. Good ship lollipop.
wow, you dug deep here, Barb.
Yeah.
That's,
I knew this one. This is off
Herbie
the
the
top of
Love
my
Bug.
head.
Yeah.
I
Which I saw one. I saw Herbie.
David,
today.
ding, ding, ding,
The
ding,
quick
ding,
way.
ding. David wins. David wins.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the
As in-
Milano,
As in
named
Alyssa?
after Alyssa Milano. And then the second, after the first
Wow.
two movies, when we go into the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, it's the Benatar after Pat Benatar.
Oh,
And then in the most
my
recent
goodness.
who's Milano?
movie,
Alyssa. Actually, after
Alyssa.
Alyssa
Alyssa.
Milano.
Lisa Milano.
Lisa Milano.
Alyssa, excuse me.
From
From-
Charmed?
from-
really? That's
yeah.
what
From
it's...
Who's
Yes.
the Boss?
and then it's the Benatar,
Oh.
and now it's
Pat
the Bowie
Benatar.
in the newest movie.
Okay,
I love
Benatar and Bowie
Guardians
makes
of the
sense.
Galaxy.
That's like
Benatar
trivia
and
that
Bowie makes sense.
I completely missed those. Wow, I didn't even know that. Was
I
a
did
thing.
too. I did too. I have to admit, I didn't know that either.
See,
That was
David
good.
had it. David had it. Very good,
Yeah,
David.
very good, David.
Could give one to the audience there. They're
Yeah.
kicking our butts right now.
Okay, Scott, your turn.
Okay. Okay.
Three.
In the we're starting easy. Starting easy here, folks. Going back to the Trek. Okay. In the Next Generation, red signifies command, right? But in the
Yes.
original series, what color was command for the uniforms?
I'm going to let our audience try to take a
Audience?
stab at that first. Yes, because I know that one.
Red uniform
You guys
is
remember,
command in the Next Generation.
Rob and I were probably the only
Ah.
two on this that actually watched it the first time around.
Before
Yeah.
previews.
Yes, Pops
Pops
has
has
it
got
with
it.
gold. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you know what? I don't know.
Actually,
Well,
it's green. Strangely
it
enough,
is.
it's actually
Yeah.
green. But
Really?
the problem is, when the film that they used wouldn't photograph the green properly,
Yep.
and it
Wow.
looked gold.
Yeah.
So you want
Really?
to take that trivia a little deeper.
Right.
I
To
just
del-
dug
yes,
a li-
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I dug
Alright.
it a little
So,
deeper. But
Rob
yeah,
gets
you
half
know,
a point.
Gold
Yeah,
is
Rob-
gold is the proper answer, but really they meant for it to be green, and it didn't photograph properly.
And
Does anybody
Spock was
remember the
originally green.
pajamas that they wore in the first movie?
Oh, the first, yeah.
Oh,
and
they
paid,
hated them because
Right.
they couldn't get them off easily to go to the bathroom.
and they paid tons of money to some French or Italian designer to make and they changed their uniforms a million times in the motion picture. They all have all these different uniforms, and they are all they got the skin tight ones and the pajama legs, and and they paid
Yeah.
tons of money. They probably spent more money on that than they did on their
Yeah,
special
they
effects.
wore
'Cause-
the onesies or the gray onesies.
yeah, it was,
Oh,
Rob,
and,
do you know?
and the actors hated them.
Oh,
they
were
hated
horrible.
them.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Do you know why they changed swap the colors, the green, gold to red from into Next Generation? What was the reason? Do you know? I don't know this.
I really don't know. I should know this, but I really don't know the
Okay.
reason why. I think it had more to do with the fact that the uniforms in the Wrath of Khan, remember those were
Yeah.
that same color red. It's
Yeah,
the
you're
same
right.
color.
Yep.
So I think that's why they did that.
I like that
is
era
to-
of uniform. I like
to
the
pull that pulled it all
Yeah.
the way through.
yeah.
Is they used that color, because that seemed to be the predominant color on the show as well as almost all of them.
red, right?
Most
right.
of the people on the bridge had red. So
Um,
plus, I think it was also to elbow about the guys in red go
red,
down
yeah.
to some planetary surface and they don't come back. That I think that was the red shirts. I think it was to get rid of that as well.
Change that. Okay. We're gonna dive a little deeper into next gen trivia here. Okay. What was
Data.
What was Captain Picard's command before the Enterprise?
Come on, audience. I know this one, but can't bring it up right now.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good, Rob.
That's a good clue, right?
I'll go outside and gaze upward. It's evening. It's dark.
And what am
I'll
I
look at
gazing at?
the constellations in the
night?
I'm gonna gaze at the Pegasus. Good guess.
Yeah.
The Indefatigable.
Daedalus.
The Stargazer. Yes.
Stargazer.
The one with
Rob.
4
Yep.
nacelles on it.
And that's
Yeah.
the little model
2
he
and
has
2.
over in his ready room.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Over
Rob has a
next to
whopping 1.5
Oh.
points.
over next to the fish bowl.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what the fish's name is?
No, it has a name.
Coelacanth.
Yes, it has a name.
Oh my God! You
Earl
just
Grey.
Earl.
No.
Earl.
Nobody.
No.
I'm throwing one out there because
No.
it
The
came.
fish in the fishbowl in
On his ready room.
He has
He's
a
got
big
that-
fish. I forget
that-
what kind of fish it is.
Yeah.
I used
and
to
you know
that
the
too,
name of
but
it.
I know the name
I
of the
give up,
fish.
man. You were
Probably in
Livingston.
Rob's style guide. Winston?
Livingston.
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 British, very
I'm
British.
gonna have to
okay.
commit that to memory. That's a good
Don't
one.
ask me. I don't know where it comes from.
Well, you are
You know
all
what?
things Star Trek. I
Pops,
bow
think,
to you.
I think you're right. I think Riker may have been on the Pegasus. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Riker.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I believe
good
he's
job,
right.
Pop.
I
Yeah.
believe he's right on that.
And is
Yes.
that which is the episode where they get the two Rikers, Thomas Riker and William? What? Because they're off the which ship? Is it from the Pegasus?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I haven't
okay.
seen that one in
Yeah,
so long.
right.
I don't remember. But it's a transporter reflection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Those transporters cause so many problems. So
Right.
many problems.
Yeah,
and they
the
solve a
first-
lot of
Sure,
problems
fix
too.
a lot. Yeah.
the first novel written about Star Trek it pivoted around
What
a transporter accident.
And
too. I
isn't
forget
that the one
name.
where they have the
And there were-
arms and they were all?
There were two Spocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Well,
was
that's
the
not good
first
for anyone.
novel.
There's an episode where people get all jumbled up, and then in the
They're all-
motion
was
picture, they try to beam people aboard, and they
come-
Yeah,
make
yeah,
that awful
that's it.
noise.
Yeah.
They beamed it back down, and
And they're
they
just
didn't live
basically
very
lumps
long.
of
Yeah, they-
biomatter with arms
Yeah,
and feet
yeah.
and eyeballs sticking out.
Yeah.
The Thing,
Right,
the
yeah.
Thing.
Mm.
yeah.
Spock must die. Thank you. That's it. That's the novel.
That's the novel.
Give him a point. That he knows that trivia.
I'm reading
David
it
and
right
Pops.
now.
Oh,
Hi, Bob.
It's a
Reading it
great
right
book.
now.
It's a
Well,
great
that's
book.
cheating.
Yeah, isn't it?
If ever there was a
Isn't it,
time
Pops?
to
Or
jump
just
in,
do it.
yes.
Who wrote it? Was it James Blish wrote it? Pops?
He's gonna pop back in now.
Yeah.
I'm putting him in.
I forget who wrote it.
No, no,
Is
no.
it James Blish?
I wasn't trying to get you.
Yes, James
No.
Blish
No.
We love it.
wrote Spock Must
Yes.
Die.
All right.
Well,
All
you're
right.
welcome on here anytime.
Wow,
you
I
want.
got that one
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yay.
A million points. That's I think Rob has 2,001,500 points.
Yes, he does.
Well, if we stay
Okay.
on track, I'll be good.
Yeah, I
as
know,
soon
I
as you
know.
said
The
the
audience is in the
transporter
lead.
thing, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's how it begins.
It's
They're,
yeah.
they're
Exactly.
talking about a transporter, about McCoy's spear of the
Okay.
transporter.
Yep.
I won't spoil it for you,
Good
but
stuff.
yeah, Spock does die.
Brent. All right.
No, I've read all this stuff lots of times, man. I just
Really
pull
good at
one out the
trivia.
shelf every now and I'm gonna read that again.
It's
You
good
know, and
stuff.
then
Yeah,
this
it's
just
a
happened
good
to be
book.
this week's flavor.
I don't even know if I still have my copy or not. I had one at one time.
Man, this one's pretty beat up, man.
It's-
I get a ton of those too. I should probably do something with them.
Yeah, I have a whole shelf of Star Trek books,
Yeah,
obviously.
I got
But yeah,
Right
I
on.
was. I just when you said that, I was like, man, I can't believe this. I got
That's so fantastic. I love
Yeah,
it.
I just pulled that one out of the air. But yeah, I remembered that specific, but I could not remember the name. So thank you very much.
Spock must die.
I'm glad we clarified that because people would be alarmed that it's just someone Pops is screaming Spock must die. He's on a
And
rant.
the thing earlier, the Greek mythology stuff. I was a mythology nerd before I was a comic nerd.
Uh-huh.
It was actually seeing Thor on the cover of Defenders 10 that turned me into a comic
Oh
nerd.
wow, yeah,
Okay,
that's cool.
so, you
That's
know,
cool. It wasn't the
I
beginning of
love
Adventures in
Jeopardy
Babysitting.
when they do mythology. I love watching Jeopardy when they do mythology because
Oh yeah,
I'll get
You-
all five.
you got
ding,
it.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you hope Devil's Jeopardy pops up.
Yep.
In there. Yeah.
All right, you have
So
one
what
more
else do
question,
you-
Scott.
Hey,
I got one
Brent.
more. I got one more next gen. All right, let's see. We're gonna dig
Okay.
a little deeper. And
What we're doing,
just gonna-
Brett, is everybody gets
Yeah.
three questions to ask, and then we just do round robin.
Yeah,
Go
so-
and then start at the beginning again.
If you've got anything, Brent, you can chime in. This is my third. This is going to be a double, so I'm cheating here a
Yeah,
little.
I'll have to pop out in the
All
next
right,
10
double
minutes,
question. First, can you name Chief O'Brien's wife? And then, this is going to be a triple question. Triple question. Chief O'Brien's wife's name,
So. Yeah, I got
her
that.
job
Got that.
on the Enterprise,
No,
but her actual trained profession, what she went to school for.
I got 1 out of 3.
Okay.
Kiko, isn't it?
Ding.
Keiko.
Ding, ding, ding.
Keiko.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keiko.
She's like
yeah.
a kid,
Keiko.
child therapist or some
Close.
school teacher or something.
Ding.
What?
School teacher.
Mhm.
Now the deepest.
Botanist.
Ding. All right. Yes.
I was-
2 points to
wanted
Pop,
to
1
guess
point
Brent.
to
I was gonna
Brent.
guess
I don't
that,
know.
but
Gentlemen,
I
Brent Larson
wasn't
is on the
sure.
board.
That's
Now, she also on Deep Space Nine. She actually became a teacher
Yes.
again
Yes.
on that show. I actually did an issue of Deep Space Nine where she goes on where they all go on a field trip, and then the adults get zapped by some sort of problem on board the ship, and the kids have to figure out how to get home. So yeah, it's an interesting story,
I love it.
which means absolutely nothing.
No, it's good. That's good. Trivia question:
Loved
who drew the comic book adaptation episode of Deep Space Nine, where the kids have to solve a problem? Answer: Rob Davis. Folks, you can add that next cocktail party you're at. Funny bit of trivia. You know the answer. Now, Brent, if you have anything for us, any trivia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're waiting. This is good.
The topic is Ridley Scott movies.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Okay.
Go
So,
Alien. Okay.
who
For
directed
200,
Gladiator?
Alex.
What'd you say?
Uh-oh.
Who
I said
directed
for 200, Alex. Jeopardy.
That's right.
No, I'm talking to Brent. What did you say?
Who directed Gladiator?
Hmm.
Hmm.
What-
Ding, 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 ding.
You really don't know
Who
this?
directed it?
I
Not
don't really
Ridley
like
Scott?
pay much attention.
Ridley
to who
Scott?
directs
Not
it.
Ridley
Wouldn't
Scott,
Ridley
is it?
Scott do
Ding, ding,
Ridley
ding.
Scott movies?
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Well, he might have just
I was like-
produced. He might have just
Yeah.
produced. You know,
This is about Ridley Scott
Reverse
movies.
psychology.
Who directed a Ridley Scott
Yeah.
movie? Well, would that be Ridley Scott?
Who
God, I couldn't
directed
tell if you were
Kingdom
really
of Heaven?
flummoxed or if your internet was just bad because you were just doing this.
But
Well, there was people talking over each other.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking, I was reading also, and I was thinking, and that can't be. That can't be.
Can't
the
be
answer.
that
Right
easy,
on the
can it?
nose.
Okay.
You have
All
two
right.
more. Do you have two more
All right.
questions?
Two
Yeah,
more.
come on, Brent. What else?
More. Who directed the sequel to Ridley Scott's Blade Runner?
Ooh.
It wasn't Ridley Scott, I take it.
No, it was
Ridley
not.
Scott.
That would be
Okay.
I know it was not him. Yes. And
Anybody in the audience? I haven't seen anybody pop in yet for a while.
was it Rian Johnson?
No. Good
Okay.
guess though. The answer is Denis Villeneuve.
Yes. Yes.
Who's the guy who directed Star Wars Episode 8?
Ridley Scott.
That was Rian Johnson.
Yeah, it
No.
was Rian Johnson. All
Yeah,
right, there you go.
That was
I'm
Rian
done.
Johnson. And did
Oh,
Knives Out.
Rob, you're amazing.
That's
Okay.
3, right?
Yep. It's Roy's turn again.
Yes,
That
nicely
was the
done.
fourth
Okay.
question.
Well, I'm good
Oh!
at trivia when you get in the, I'm good at Jeopardy and trivia if you, in a very narrow band.
Did we lose all of our audience? I haven't
I
seen
think
any
so.
more
We
comments
bored them.
pop up.
Oh, no, they gave up. They're,
No,
they're
we
weak.
asked questions they didn't know, so they
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
We seem
Okay,
to
I'm
have-
gonna
I
bounce
haven't seen any
around
more
now.
comments pop up.
Okay.
Okay. How many labors did Hercules complete?
All of them.
You're not wrong. I'll give you
Well-
half a point.
It's a demigod, right?
Half a point.
13,
Yeah.
13,
You're saying 13?
13? Wasn't it 13?
10? 12? What, Rob, what do you
12.
got? 12? The answer is 12. Another point for Rob,
But then he had to go kick somebody's ass when it was over, so that's 13.
the big boss.
Well,
Yeah.
it actually ended up being 13, but yes.
Yeah.
And the one that gets me the best is to clean the stables. He changed the
Yeah, he
course
just
of a
changed
river.
the course of the river.
Mhm.
That's a
Wow.
Okay,
lot of
now,
Wow.
He
Some
said, I
guys
ain't
just
shoveling
don't
all
like
that.
Or how about the myth that involves Thor to explain the tides?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
have the one with him dressing
You know
as a
that
woman?
one, Pops. I'll bet
Mhm.
you. What does he do to cause the tides to go down?
Damn it! Now it's gone. It was there. It's gone.
Doesn't he move the snake?
Yeah, that's right. He
Didn't have
drinks.
anything
He
to do with
drinks.
the time he dresses as a
He
woman.
drinks it.
He drinks from a goblet, and I forget who gives it to him. It might have been Loki. Might even have been Loki. It's been
Drinks-
so long since I've read it. But he
Well,
drinks
Loki's the
from
one
this
that gives
goblet
birth
that's
to a
hooked to the
horse.
ocean, and he drinks so much that the oceans go down, and that's what causes the tide. That's supposedly what causes the tides.
Interesting.
Mm.
All right.
See,
Jumping
I'm
track.
telling you, my trivia knowledge is in a very narrow band.
Jumping track back to comics. We're going old school here. Who was the first costumed superhero? And for a bonus point, when?
Debatable.
Yeah, that is kind of.
In comics or in pulp or
Costumed
even further
super-
back.
The Shadow.
I was going to say the Shadow.
Is it? Is
I
it?
don't know.
That's what I
The-
mean. It's been
the
one of those
internet
things
tells
that-
me.
I'm thinking the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Ooh,
Well, that's true.
that could be. The internet
question
tells
is-
me
Rory.
in
What does the
1936.
internet say?
In 1936, The Phantom.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That was going to
okay.
be my second guess, but I think it's the Scarlet Pimpernel. In truth, yes. But if you're talking comics, absolutely.
Mm.
But the Scarlet Pimpernel was in novels or in short stories.
That was written by
Yep. I
the
can't
Marquis
I-
of.
It
Marquis
wasn't
of
very
yeah,
long after
yeah.
that when that first Batman movie came out, was it? That was the 30s as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it was but the Phantom came out first. He was
Right.
the first
Yes,
costume
it was
hero
like
in
right on the
comics.
heels of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The first masked hero
you ever
was,
seen
you are
the first
correct,
Batman movie?
Scarlet
Got it.
Pimpernel.
Yeah, first in spandex.
By the
first-
Baroness, wasn't it written by Baroness de Orzo or something like that? I don't know.
Ooh, I like
You,
orzo
you got
salad.
me. I don't. That's outside the little band of knowledge that I have.
Stay in your river.
I'm more of a
Orc seed or
Scarlet
something.
Pumpernickel fan myself.
Yeah, there you
Sure,
go.
sure, yeah. Okay. All right. Ready for the next one. Jumping tracks
Right.
yet again. How many kills does it take to be promoted to 00 status?
Ooh.
How many kills?
See,
Oh.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think Rob's right.
How many?
It is 2. It is 2.
Now, I this is my ignorance. They say that in the movies. They say that in the movies.
No, it's in the books too.
Is it in the books
Yeah.
too? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
All
in the Casino Royale. The movie is a very faithful adaptation. There are things taken. He didn't play poker in the book.
He's on the
He
next
played
two of my
baccarat.
reading list right here.
But yeah, but he did. But you had to have 2 kills in order to become a 007. Yeah, in the line of duty. 2 kills in the line of duty.
Okay.
Pops, do you see any more comments popping up on yours? Because
Do
I
they all
don't see
leave us?
anything after you.
No.
After
Scared
you
him
say
away.
Spock must die.
The following
Watch
follow-up
and say
question
something.
is the second kill easier than the first one?
Always.
No,
The
well,
answer is yes,
yes.
considerably.
That's a good Casino Royale's got a good opener. I like the opening. of Casino Royale. It's a good
Yeah, I don't know if the book opens that way. It's been so long since I've read it. I know the last line in the book for sure, and it's actually in the movie, but it's not the last line of the movie.
Go for it.
Nobody knows, and I'm
No.
sure no one will know what this is. It's in the book, so and it's not a very PC statement either.
Okay, we're fine. You're
It's
fine here.
the bitch is dead.
Oh, that's
It's
the
the
last.
last line in the book. The bitch is
Ah.
dead.
It
He's
did make
talking
it in
about
the movie.
Vesper. He's talking
Oh.
about Vesper.
Oh boy.
And in the movie, of course, they, M explains that she wasn't, explains it better. It's in the book, she's definitely a bad guy.
Right.
In the movie, she's not necessarily a bad guy. She does go completely over to the other side in the book, but she doesn't in the movie. So,
Well, they always got to
Yeah.
water it down on the big screen, man. Look what they did.
well,
to it.
to be honest with you, I like the movie ending better. I like it better. Yeah, because I liked Vesper in the book and in the movie both. And that whole scene on the train where they're talking back
Oh,
and
it's a
forth,
great scene.
that's
Great.
almost verbatim from the book. The
Oh,
book
really?
is very much like that too. They have a very similar
It's a good-
conversation. From what I remember, I mean, in my head, it's that good. But I'd have to get the book out and read it again to be sure. But it
Roy-
was that the whole thing with them was really good.
Can I may I transition from Rory's James Bond reference to would anyone know the first actual Casino Royale that was on screen? What year it was?
61 or something?
No, it was later than that.
Earlier.
Oh, really? Oh, no, on
57.
screen, yes. Okay, and
Black and white.
It starred, and he played an American agent.
Yep, American Jimmy Bond.
I mean,
Jimmy
I know
Barry
it was before I
Nelson.
was born.
Barry Nelson.
Barry
Yes.
Nelson.
I think it was 59?
54. 1954.
God, the
Yeah, I
year
knew
I
it was
born.
before I was born.
Yeah,
And
the year I was born.
who played Le Chiffre?
Ooh,
Oh my goodness!
Really? Le Chiffre was in that one too.
Yep.
It's a famous actor.
Yep, big
It's a
bulgy
big guy.
eyes.
Yeah.
Really?
From Young Frankenstein?
No. He was
No.
Casablanca, wasn't he?
Hungarian American. Yep.
No, what's his name?
It's not Otto Preminger, is it?
No.
Rick, you must hide me, Rick.
He was in. We'll go through his IMDb. He's in Yowza, lots of stuff. Peter Lorre.
Oh,
okay.
yes,
Lorre.
yes,
Peter Lorre. Yep.
yes, master.
Big bulgy eyes. Yeah. Yep. That's so. First
Okay.
Casino Royale. Okay. What?
Well, I'm going to have to head out, folks, because
all right.
I've
Hey.
been tapped to do another podcast.
Thanks
but
for being
it
here.
has
Thanks, Rob.
been fun.
See ya.
And
We'll see you around.
I guess we won't see you next week because we've got the holiday.
Yeah. Next. Yeah. Just so everybody knows.
interfering.
Next week.
They
Yep.
had to throw it in the middle of the week.
Yeah. Next week, no Wednesday show. And Rob, we'll
Okay.
catch up. All right.
Yep.
All right. We'll see y'all
ya.
later. Have a good
See ya,
one.
Rob. Yep.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Here, what nationality was the second, the second movie James Bond actor?
Say that again.
In this, so Sean Connery played the first James Bond in the movies.
Yes.
The next actor, what was his nationality?
English.
Roger Moore?
He's the forgotten Bond. He played in one movie.
Oh.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service. George Lazenby.
Yeah, Lazenby.
American.
Australian.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, really?
Australian. And he was a model, not an actor. And he didn't do a great job. Some people loved him, but it was.
Those people are wrong.
Yeah.
George Lazenby was good.
It's a goofy one too. I mean, they started to get goofy, and then the Roger Moore ones got goofier. All right, one more James Bond, and then I'll pass the
torch.
The torch, as some people say. Let me see. Okay. Okay. In what movie does the iconic Aston Martin DB5 make its debut? Its debut.
Got my answer locked in.
It's not Octopussy, is it?
It is in that movie. It doesn't make its debut. Good guess, Barb. Good guess.
Thunderball.
No, wait. Sorry, it's in Thunderball. I don't know if it's in Octopussy.
Doctor. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
It's in. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. He actually drives a. He drives a Rolls Royce, I believe, and a.
GoldenEye.
It's in Goldfinger.
Oh,
it is in GoldenEye. It has a very awesome opening. One part of the post credits, the post opening is in GoldenEye with Pierce Brosnan. Great scene. But yes, Goldfinger.
How come no other metal
Isn't it
works?
also in The Spy Who Loved Me?
That was Dalton. That was Dalton, right?
The Spy Who Loved Me. He drives. That's the Lotus. in this file of me. That's the underwater lotus.
How come nothing else works but Goldfinger?
Gold.
You can't
No
put
silver.
silver
there's no
finger,
silver.
copper finger. Nothing else works.
And then I've asked this one before. I'm seeing if you've all been paying attention. The guy, I got to come up with his name. The actor who played Auric Goldfinger is in another strange movie with a plot written by Ian Fleming.
Does he play a Dutchman?
He plays some strange ethnicity. He's
Belgian?
a king.
Belgian.
Arkansas.
Chitty Bang Bang. He's that I gotta look at the
That's
actor's
an
name.
Ian Fleming story.
No, Ian Fleming wrote Chitty Bang Bang.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's about as weird as Stephen King writing Shawshank Redemption. Like, wouldn't have imagined.
Yeah, it doesn't fit his genre. Yeah. Okay, I will cede the floor.
All right, I got some more.
To my
Barb, hit us.
We're good. Okay, in the movie Alien.
Okay.
Oh, Ridley Scott.
What was the name of Ripley's cat?
Jonesy.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding. Brent gets it.
Point for Brent. Yeah, you're beating us
you're
already.
on par. You're going good tonight.
We got Bald and Orange making comments here. I'm pointing down the corner of my screen. That's awesome. Richard Keel, I believe.
Yes.
Because Brent
Gilmore.
Richard Keel, okay, is also in what Mystery Science Theater movie?
Oh.
It's a great one. What's that?
Is it Ega?
Ega, yes.
Was he not also in Happy Gilmore?
Is he?
Yes. Wait, was
Okay.
that was him? I know this because he was Mr. Larson. Which
Play it where it lies. Shooter.
In the parking lot after.
Oh yeah, he
Okay,
died in
another
2014. Yeah, big guy.
There you
Okay,
go.
all right. Sorry, we got a lot.
I believe that jacket
Okay.
belongs to Mr. Gilmore.
In the movie Superman, one of the Supermans, what company name is printed on the satellite that Superman and General Zod hit in space?
Stark Enterprises.
Pepsi.
Luxor.
that Superman and Zod. Oh, wait a minute.
Luther Corp.
Is it Wayne Enterprises?
Oh, Brent, you're on the roll tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That must
Wayne
have been a
Enterprises.
deal.
Has 3,300
Yep.
points.
All right, one more, and then I will cede.
Brent, you're next. You got any questions?
Yes, I have all kinds of questions. What real life celebrity did Stan Lee base Tony Stark on?
Wow.
I think.
Don't know.
Hugh.
Is it Hugh Hefner?
Who was the plane guy?
Howard Hughes.
Yes.
Howard Hughes. Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
Scott and I
Howard
both get
Hughes.
half a point.
Okay, because okay.
All right. I'm gonna go. Go with it.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Pops.
Pops.
Who drew Mike Barron's Nexus when it first started?
When it first, well, it's always been
Nexus.
Steve Rude, right?
Yes, Steve.
They lived here. When
I think he has done some. Some other people have done some since then. But
they lived here in Madison with me when we were doing that.
nice. I know he lives in Colorado now.
Yeah, Rude.
Okay, bonus points. What is his most recent book, and who is drawing that?
Oh, Mike.
Yes.
Pat Broderick.
Yep, Pat Broderick. What's the name of the book? Come on. Because I've been playing the trailer on every show, so everybody should know it.
Audience.
Bronze Star. Pat Broderick and Mike Barron. You can get it right now.
Is it on our bumper on our trailer?
No.
Oh.
Your guys' stuff is like way outdated.
Okay.
Look, I go into
It's
every
not Private
studio.
American, is it?
No, that was two ago.
That was two of them ago.
Or one ago. No, it's Thin Blue Line, then Private American.
Oh, yes.
Bronze
Yes.
Star. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can get all of them. They're all available. Good stuff.
Okay.
No, I try to keep everything updated in everybody's studio, but you guys, you got 3 different people running shows, so I just let you guys do it. Yeah.
Just do our thing.
I
Just
did
turn
put
us
the
loose
new
and let
channel
us run
bumper
wild.
for the Madness in your studio, though, so you can play it now.
It is the Madness Network.
Yes.
It's fun.
Okay.
Um,
Roy, are you up next?
I am ready to go.
Go for it.
You're ready to rock and
This
roll?
this one might be a little too difficult, so if you need a multiple choice, just say the word. What is Jaws' only line in the Bond movies?
Oh,
Anyone have any floss?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I have no idea.
Do you want multiple choice?
Barb?
Yeah, give me multiple choice because I'm
Okay.
He's in two. He's in Moonraker and The Spy Who Loved Me. And I'm
Okay. Choice A. So long, Mr. Bond. Choice 2. Well, here's to us. Choice 3. What's your hurry? And D. Time to die now.
It's A or D. I just don't know which one. I know it's a threat.
it must be in Moonraker. Does he
So
say
long,
it in
Mr. Bond.
So Long, Mr.
Well,
Bond?
So long.
Well, here's to us. What's your hurry? Time to die now.
So long, Mr.
I guess. What's your hurry?
I like that one too, but
So long.
I think it's time to die.
Well, here's to us.
is it in
really?
Moonraker? It's got to be in
Yep.
Moonraker
In
because
the
that's a
escape
dumb
pod with
movie.
Girlfriend Dolly.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
dumb.
I can't.
They open a bottle
Moonraker
of champagne.
almost unwatchable.
That's dumb.
It- I can't.
Mm.
I can. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Rory.
right.
Next.
Okay. Let's see. What was the name of the river of hate that flowed around the underworld in Greek mythology?
River Styx.
That's what I was.
That's what I was going to say.
Say.
The river of hate that flowed around the underworld.
The River of Styx was the river of death.
I mean, you had to cross the River Styx to get to the underworld. I know that.
Yeah.
And they
And
kept
pay the
sneaking
ferryman
all away.
with coins.
You are correct. It's the river Styx.
Thank you.
It is the River Styx. Okay.
It is.
I never heard it called the River of Hate.
Some of that rewritten shit. You know?
Yeah, those Greeks and retconning the Romans. Wait, the Romans
Quit
retconning the
retconning
Greek
the mythology, man. Come on, let's see.
Okay, all right, ready. How old was Johnny Quest in the original series?
I'm gonna go with like 13.
Yeah, I was going to say 12.
I was going to.
I'll give you a 1 to 2 year gap here.
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say 10.
I'll say 11.
Oh,
Brent is correct.
11.
11.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Chalk that up.
You can hear our 10, 11-year-olds upstairs right now. They
Yeah.
don't they?
I can go next when we're ready.
Okay, I'll throw one more out there. What kind of dog does Johnny Quest have?
Bandit. You got a little pit
A
bull.
brown one.
it's a French bulldog, isn't it?
It is, in fact, a bulldog.
Wow.
All
But it's an
right.
English one, so no go.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Barb. Half a point. Half a point to Barb.
I'll take anything I can get at this point. All right,
Brent,
Right. Who's up?
you ready?
go for it.
All right. These are all related to the Alien movies.
Okay.
First,
Santa's little helper.
what was the name of the captain of Ripley's ship in the first Alien?
The captain.
Wilkinson.
It is a Texas city.
Houston.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay.
Process of elimination.
San Antonio.
Scott's got a point with a question mark.
David got it too. David in the comments. Thank you, David.
Second question. What was the name of the ship that the Marines arrived at the planet in?
Daedalus. Nautilus.
Say it a different way. Natalis. No, that is.
Oh, yeah. Wrong emphasis and the wrong syllable.
Nobody?
The larcenist.
No, the Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Third
movie, or next question. Alien 3. Who was the director?
Alien 3?
Aliens.
More aliens.
Even more aliens.
Alien 3. Aliener.
The alienist of them all. Steven Spielberg.
Yes. No. It was
Christopher Nolan.
David Fincher. One of his first big screen movies and one of the worst. So, and final question. After the movie Aliens, what other alien movies are worth watching?
None.
That is correct.
I was going to suggest Alien versus Predator, but
Do you remember the poster for Alien versus Predator?
Where they face you, there's like
Head to head.
And then it said, "Whoever wins, we lose." I thought that perfectly sums up the Hillary versus Trump.
They could have just put their.
Yeah.
I love whoever put together them at the debate with "I'm having the time of my life."
So gold, yeah.
All right, I got one for you guys.
All right,
and we're gonna test. We're gonna test where you all were as youngsters right now.
Oh,
We're gonna test where
I'm
you
the
were.
youngest one here. Don't expect much.
Name the fabulous furry freak brothers.
the names of the fabulous. Oh boy, I can see their posters.
Oh, and bonus points for the name of the cat. Come on.
Felix? Was it Felix the cat?
No.
not Fritz. I wasn't allowed to watch that.
Oh. Anybody in the chat? Name the 3 freak brothers.
My brother had one of their posters on his wall.
Never even heard of them.
Now, what?
Oh, okay. Yep, you're showing your age there.
Yeah, it's before my time.
Actually, I don't think I have either.
You do not know. Wasn't that that was Underground Ripoff Press?
Yep.
Underground Comics.
I know you guys have seen them. You just don't know that that's what they were called.
Gilbert Sheldon. I can't remember the guy's name. Something like that.
They had the big feet, and they were like, keep on trucking things, and
Freewheeling Franklin, the guy with the
Freewheeling
hat.
Franklin.
You had Phineas and Fat Freddy.
That's it, Fat Freddy.
And
Yep.
Fat Freddy's cat. Now, there's a YouTube series. They animated those guys and brought them into the 20s.
You've got to be kidding.
If you want to see some, Woody Harrelson is voicing one of them. John Goodman voices one of them. It is freaking funny, man. I mean, if you like old head comics and stuff like that, it's hilarious. Really
cool. Yeah,
Season
I remember
2
the
just
Fabulous
started.
Freak Brothers. I just didn't know their names. But yeah.
Well, I
seen
mean,
lots of their stuff.
that's what I said. I wanted to test where you guys were as teenagers. I was the kid. I wasn't the kid at the drugstore trying to get somebody to buy me beer. I was the kid at the head shop trying to get somebody to buy me comics. Because you couldn't get those comics at the supermarket or the drugstore or anywhere else. They were only where people bought their bongs and pipes and stuff.
1971 is just a little before my time.
I graduated high school in 77, so you know.
I have a bunch of those comics. They're awesome.
I'm gonna one comic. I'll give you one out here.
Stumped
All right.
everybody. Hold on. I stumped everybody. I win.
You win.
Yeah, you definitely win.
Indeed.
What have I got in my pocket?
Bilbo.
Okay. Who is the first supervillain in Superman?
Wow.
I had to look this one up. I didn't know.
I don't know. But then I've never been a big DC fan.
Well,
yeah, I've never been a big Superman fan.
Ultra Humanite, according to the internet.
Ultra Humanite.
Boy, that would have went
Wow.
over my head.
Yep.
Oh,
Did he throw that coop at him? The one that he?
I don't know. Yeah, he's catching. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really big on that. If I see something on the cover, I want to see something at least close to that in the book somewhere.
Oh yeah, that
You know
has
what I mean? Oh, he picked up a car. Okay, but did he do something with it in the book? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never read him. I never read.
Showed up in Action Comics number 13. So he's the first super villain.
Super villain. So that
He's a
means he was beating up on humans for 12 issues before
Yeah.
he got
Yeah. Well, no, he had to just fly around and
Hell of
save
a backstory.
Lois Lane every stinking time that. Well, that's how the cartoon went. Every episode.
Lois, you're dead weight.
Yeah.
came down here, started bullying on humans.
In the movies, and she jumps out the window and just
Anybody else? Final question. This is going well.
I got a
Which
whole page, but we don't have time.
Yeah, we're wrapping
which
up
is
here.
the Titan god of wild creativity?
Is this his lesser known attribute? Is it overshadowed by?
Yes. You could also say which mythological personality had his liver pecked out by an eagle every day?
Oh, Prometheus.
Oh.
Or which individual stole fire from the gods?
Pop said it.
Prometheus. Yeah.
Prometheus. Yeah. Prometheus
Indeed.
stole fire from the
Indeed,
gods.
Prometheus.
Yes. Anybody else have? Because I gotta wrap this up here, folks. I don't want to kill. But on a fun killing note, I'm freezing up here. On a fun killing note, Rory and I will be stepping aside here, or at least I will as the host. We may return. This isn't a goodbye forever, but we're going to be taking some time off from Silverline, and we have an endeavor of our own that is exciting, and we would love to
Whole new
share that
adventure.
sometime.
Whole new
a
adventure.
whole new adventure
Yep.
that is very exciting. So all of you out there, thank you for allowing us to be on the
Grace
show,
your
and
airwaves,
thank you for
yeah.
joining us. And Brent and Barb and Pops,
Make
we'll
sure you bring them announcements to the madness.
we will share that.
Sure.
Things are in the works. So we're gonna step away from
one more.
Silverline for a bit.
Yep, Pop's got one
I
more.
did have one more.
Oh yeah, go for it.
What is your favorite comic book network, and why is it the madness?
Because Pops is on it.
Because Pops is
Man,
here, and
way
he
to
chimes
lead
in
the-
with
lead
Spock
the-
must die at the perfect moment.
You got to do that. You
Yeah.
know.
Pops, it's because you're fantastic. You are
You guys
amazing.
all rock, man.
Thank
You
you.
do.
Thank you. And Barb and Brent, keep the trivia going, and we'd love to join you sometime again. And we will see you, folks. The Wednesday Wham won't be here next week. Enjoy your Independence Day. Celebrate your freedom as Americans.
America.
Show your patriotism and fire off some fireworks if you can. And
make mine Silverline.
make mine Silverline. All right. Good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Bill Black. I created FemForce. But you know what? Today, make mine Silverline.